Contestant number 6, Toastmaster Elmo Leon. Olympic triathlons. Olympics triathlon, Toastmaster Elmo Leon.
In a small island lived a 70-year-old man named Mark. Mark's life was of mixed fortunes, but he always had this lingering feeling that things could be better. To everyone else, Mark wasn't regarded highly. So he wanted to prove himself, and he joined the Olympics. Contest chair, ladies and gentlemen, let the Olympics triathlon begin. Swimming. As the first event, all the athletes were required to swim towards a ship which was anchored in the middle of the ocean. After a few stretches, 3 spoons of the pannier, a herbal medicine, Mark was ready. The starting signal was fired, and everyone started freestyling towards the ship. Having lived in the midst of the ocean for 70 years, Mark easily obtained the lead and was heading towards a possible gold medal. The excitement was building up for Mark and his supporters. He was just 200 meters away from victory, but alas, the ship caught fire and sank at the bottom of the ocean. The victory hope of the gold medal vanished into thin air. Mark was devastated. There are still 2 more events, he thought, and consoled himself. Cricket. Mark's country had a rich history in cricket. They were leading side in the world for almost 2 decades, when everything else in the country was in total disarray. In the recent years, however, things started to fall apart a bit. The team spirit was missing, the victories were scarce, and the trophy cabinet was empty. Nevertheless, in the recent years, they got together a few talented youngsters and got rid of 3 players who wanted some outside fresh air and started working towards a gold medal. The victory started to come back, and that gold medal did seem possible. Surely we should get the gold medal. We are the ones who did it the best. Oh, here comes Phil. Congratulations, everyone. That has been a good performance in cricket. On behalf of the IOC, we would like to extend our warm wishes. Okay, thank you. But what about the gold medal? Any news about that? Mark, there is one small issue. Cricket is not part of the Olympics yet. Mark was devastated. The one sport that we were actually good at, the one chance of an Olympic gold medal, and that's also gone. It's okay. There's one more event left. High jump. Mark and his countrymen were very good at jumping. Jumping queues, jumping to the party which was winning, and during the big match season, jumping over the gates of girls' schools. So naturally, the high jump event was going to be very competitive. And very competitive it was. Each athlete doing better than their previous attempt, continuously outperforming one another. Nevertheless, for Mark too, he had a great chance of that gold medal. In his final attempt, he gave it all, a jump for the edges. A jump so good, it was as if he was floating. Surely this should get me the gold medal now. Phil walked in with the official results. Ladies and gentlemen, please applaud the Olympics silver medalist in high jump, Mark. Silver medal? I deserve the gold. My jump was so good, it was as if I was floating. Mark, yes, your high jump was good. And yes, it did seem like you were floating. But there was one other competitor who was floating better than you. Floating better than me? What? No way. Who was that? Floating better than you was your country's currency. Distraught and devastated, sad and shattered, Mark sat down by the beach and stared towards the ocean. There is no sight of this grief ending, no sign of things changing for the better. While seated, the sky opened up, and through it appeared the Most High Deity himself, God Olympus. Son, what's the matter? Why do you look so down? God Olympus, it's so nice to see you. I'm just wondering if you could help me. I've been trying so hard to succeed each day, each year, but I keep failing. Decade by decade, things only seem to be going backwards for me. I feel so demoralized. Son, in life, you've got to remember that things won't always work out. You will lose hope. But in all those instances, remember one important thing. You've got to keep trying, you've got to keep believing. Keep trying, keep believing. And keep trying and keep believing in Mark. And believe it or not, he was able to turn things around. The past strife and struggles were long gone, and he was living life in his merry ways. What did Mark achieve by continuously trying and believing? What did he do to turn things around? Mark became a politician. Any problem, Contestia?